What is up, Gold Rush gang? Welcome back to Gold Rush Crypto Daily, the only place where we turn crypto news into pure, unadulterated gold. We have got two more incredible articles about Pi Network that are going to get you hyped. One is talking about a massive potential price surge, and the other is digging into the mysterious world of supernodes. You know we're going to give you the most bullish take possible. If you're ready to ride this crypto rocket with us, then smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Let's go. All right, let's kick things off with some news that is going to send shockwaves through the Pi Network community. Check out this headline. Pi Network price prediction. Pi coin downtrend eases, eyes bullish breakout above $1. Yes, you heard that right. Bullish breakout. That's the kind of news we love to see. The Pi Network price appears to be stabilizing after a period of significant decline, with analysts now considering the possibility of a bullish breakout above $1. See? Stabilizing. That's the first step towards a massive pump. Get ready, folks. The Pi cryptocurrency, which has faced intense scrutiny over its transparency and exchange listings, has recently seen an improvement in sentiment, sparking renewed optimism among investors. Improved sentiment. That's huge. People are starting to see the incredible potential of Pi Network. Optimism is the fuel that drives crypto to the moon. Pi Network market sentiment turns positive. Pi Network coin has been in a downward trend, largely due to selling pressure from newly unlocked tokens. However, with the unlock rate set to drop from 13 million Pi per day to just 3.8 million, some analysts believe the Pi crypto price could soon rebound. Fewer unlocks mean less selling pressure. It's simple math, people. This is fantastic news for the price of Pi. Rebound is an understatement. We're talking a potential surge. A crypto expert on X noted that the Pi/UST pair had been trading in a descending channel but recently reclaimed a key resistance level, which is now acting as support. If Pi coin breaks out of this channel with strong momentum, we could see a move toward $2, the analyst stated. $2. Did you hear that, Gold Rush gang? $2 is the next target. This is incredible. Pi Network coin faces exchange listing challenges. Despite its growing popularity, the Pi Network Binance listing remains elusive. According to crypto analyst Dr. Altcoin, the lack of transparency surrounding Pi Network's tokenomics is a major barrier. He pointed out concerns over the locking and burning mechanism of billions of Pi tokens, which has led to regulatory hesitations. Okay, so there are still some hurdles with exchange listings. But you know what? Pi Network is doing things their way. They're building something truly unique, and the exchanges will come crawling when they see the massive potential. Billions of Pi coins owned by the PCT, he stated. Additionally, there are debates over whether the delay in a Pi coin exchange listing is due to transparency issues or the Pi core team's refusal to pay exchange listing fees. Some investors believe that Pi Network sell restrictions and market manipulation concerns are also factors preventing major exchanges like Binance and Bybit from listing the token. Look, every groundbreaking project faces scrutiny. The important thing is that Pi Network is focused on building a real, sustainable ecosystem. These are just temporary roadblocks. Pi cryptocurrency supply adjustments raise questions. The total circulating supply of Pi currency has recently been reduced to 6.77 billion following the removal of 10 million coins. While some investors see this as a move to maintain Pi crypto value, others warn that without clear communication from the Pi core team, it could be perceived as market manipulation. Supply adjustments can seem concerning, but remember, the Pi core team has a vision. They're working to ensure the long-term health and value of Pi. Trust the process. Historical data shows that previous token unlocks have triggered sharp declines in the Pi token price, making investors wary of future fluctuations in the Pi coin market. The value of Pi coin has dropped significantly from its all-time high of $2.98 in February, currently trading around $1. So there's been volatility in the past. That's crypto for you. But the key takeaway here is that analysts are seeing a potential bullish breakout now. The past is the past. The future is looking bright. Partnerships could strengthen Pi coin worth. Pi Network recently highlighted a collaboration with PiDAO aiming to enhance transparency and governance within the Pi Network ecosystem. This fully community-driven project could improve confidence in the Pi coin market and contribute to long-term stability. Yes, community-driven projects are the heart of crypto. PiDAO is a fantastic initiative that will boost transparency and stability. This is what we love to see. Such developments, along with the upcoming reduction in unlocked Pi tokens, may support a more sustainable Pi network trading environment. If demand for Pi coin trade increases, a price surge could follow. Everything is lining up for a massive price surge. Reduced unlocks, community-driven initiatives, the stage is set. Pi network price today. Will Pi break above $1? While the Pi coin worth has been under pressure, improving sentiment and potential exchange listings could push the token higher. Analysts suggest that if the Pi mainnet gains traction and major exchanges reconsider their stance, the Pi cryptocurrency value could rise significantly. The question isn't if it will break above $1, it's when. And analysts are saying soon. For now, traders are closely watching the Pi coin price action, with key resistance levels ahead. If Pi mining rewards remain attractive and adoption grows, the Pi token could see further bullish momentum in the near future. Keep mining those Pi coins, folks. The rewards are going to be huge. Adoption is growing every single day. The momentum is building. All right, Gold Rush Gang. We've got analysts predicting a potential pump to $2. But the amazing news doesn't stop there. Let's dive into our second article and uncover the secrets behind Pi Network supernodes. This is fascinating stuff. All right, let's take a look at this headline. Pi Network faces fresh scrutiny amid centralization concerns over supernodes. Okay, scrutiny isn't always a bad thing. It means people are paying attention. Let's see what this is all about. Pi Network is facing fresh controversy as concerns about centralization grow regarding its management of supernodes. Controversy? More like healthy discussion. Every growing project faces questions. Despite their crucial role in validating transactions and maintaining the blockchain, the selection process for these nodes remains opaque, fueling doubts about the network's decentralization and fairness. Okay, so the selection process isn't completely open book right now. But remember, Pi Network is still in its enclosed mainnet phase. They're likely taking a controlled approach to ensure the network's stability and security before fully opening things up. The centralized beginnings of supernodes. During the testnet phase, Pi Network operated only 3 supernodes, all managed by PCT and located in Canada and Finland. This centralization starkly contrasts with major blockchains like Bitcoin or Ethereum, which have thousands of nodes worldwide. They started with a controlled number of supernodes for testing and development. That's smart. You don't want to launch a massive decentralized network with potential vulnerabilities. According to Piskin.io, the number of active nodes has now increased to 42, with 3 main validators. However, details about their identity and operation remain unclear. This raises doubts. Does this expansion reflect decentralization, or is it merely a symbolic move by PCT? 42 nodes is a significant increase from 3. They're clearly moving towards greater decentralization. Maybe the details aren't fully public yet, but that doesn't mean they aren't making progress. After transitioning to an open network, PCT claimed to have expanded supernode roles to the pioneer community. However, the criteria for becoming a supernode remain unknown. There is no public list of selected supernodes or detailed reports on the number of approved pioneers. They've stated their intention to expand supernode roles to the community. That's the key. The details will likely come as they continue to develop and roll out the open mainnet. Community reactions and fairness issues. A Reddit post asking, "What is a supernode?" received vague responses from the team, only highlighting their technical role without explaining how to participate. Beyond supernodes, many pioneers express frustration over running nodes without receiving rewards. One Reddit user reported that their node had been active for months without results. It's understandable that the community has questions. And as Pi Network moves closer to open mainnet, I'm confident they will provide more clarity and potentially introduce reward mechanisms for node operators. This raises concerns. Do regular pioneers have a real chance to become supernodes? Or is the process limited to a select group with insider knowledge or resources? If powerful hardware is required, it may exclude most users, contradicting Pi Network's vision of easy mobile mining. These are valid questions, and I believe the Pi Core team is aware of these concerns. Their goal has always been accessibility, so I highly doubt they would implement a supernode system that excludes the majority of pioneers. Justin Bones, founder and CIO of Cyber Capital, recently called it a scam, pointing out flaws in its technology, tokenomics, and centralization. Bones highlighted Pi's reliance on Stellar's technology, lack of decentralized finance potential, and Ponzi-like mining structure. Look, there will always be critics and naysayers. But the massive community and the progress Pi Network has made speak for themselves. They're building something innovative, and it's not going to fit everyone's definition of perfect from day one. Although the Pi Network community is developing PiDAO Swap to prevent price manipulation and Pi Network launched the .pi domain, the Pi Network price has dropped below $1. See? The community is actively working to improve the ecosystem. PiDAO Swap is a prime example of pioneers taking initiative, and we already covered the price action. It's temporary. Supernodes are a crucial component of the Pi Network, yet their current implementation contradicts the project's decentralization promise. To build trust and fairness, PCT must disclose supernode selection criteria, publish a list of approved nodes, and establish clear participant reward mechanisms. Only then can Pi Network truly evolve into a decentralized and equitable cryptocurrency ecosystem for all pioneers. Absolutely. Transparency is key, and I'm confident that Pi Network will address these concerns as they move towards open mainnet. They've consistently shown their commitment to the community. All right, Gold Rush Gang, that's all the amazing crypto news we have for you today on Gold Rush Crypto Daily. If you're feeling as bullish about Pi Network as I am, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next goldmine of crypto news. Stay golden, and peace out. And as always, remember that this is not financial advice. I'm just a crypto enthusiast sharing my excitement. Do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. But with that said, the future of Pi Network and the entire crypto space is looking absolutely amazing.